Yo, in today's video, we're going to be looking at how you guys can get 4 to 5 times the normal amount of loot. Basically, your monster drops, even rare monster drops. It's essentially duplicating monster parts without doing any sort of exploit. This is like an intended feature of the game, but it can be very easily overlooked. I missed it like the first 2 days I was playing the game. I started doing it the other day, and it's really helped out with all of my different crafting because I like to try out tons of different weapons, tons of different armors, and it's been super easy here in Monster Hunter Wilds, especially compared to previous games, to get to the like rare drops that you want. You can have a bunch of things on queue to always get to the resources that you need when you need it. Also, we're going to be looking at how you guys can be farming decorations here. Decorations are super important for endgame building, so we're going to be looking at the best ways of farming those as well, because you can essentially do the same exact thing with those, and once you find a good mission, you can get 4 to 5 times the amount of normal decorations. Now, how exactly are we going to be doing this with all of these monster parts and decorations? The answer is very simple. All we're going to be doing is opening up our map and going to the world map. Once we're in the world map here, we can look around at all of our different locations. As we can see, whenever we hover over a spot, we can see exactly what monsters are free roaming there. And you can see all of their guaranteed rewards as like bonus rewards if you were to complete a quest with them. So all you need to do is look around and find things that you want to obtain. So like, for example, if you really wanted a wyvern gem, there's this Harambe here. So all I need to do is press my details button and move on over and hover over it. Once I'm over it, I can hit confirm and create quest. This is going to bring up this tab right here. As you can see, when we beat this, we're going to gain some glowing orbs for armor and a guaranteed wyvern gem. Now, we could go do this in the world right now, get the wyvern gem, and be done with it. But say you want to have this available at any time in case in the future you need more wyvern gems, or you need a lot of wyvern gems right now. How we can do this is if we hover over the picture of the monster and hit confirm, you can either begin the field survey, that's just like the normal go fight the monster in the world, and you obtain this. But what you can actually do before you do that is save this as an investigation. It's going to cost some points. You have a bunch of points in this game. You're never going to run out. Just click yes. And you can save this as investigation. So now you can go ahead and go do that field survey, get that wyvern gem. You're already at 1. Now, if you go talk to a quest giver over here and we open it up, post join quest, we can go to our investigations tab. As you can see, I've already saved a million of these because there are just so many different ways of farming with them. This is how you're going to be farming in endgame. But as we can see up here is that investigation that we just saved. And we have 3 of them left. So we could get 4 wyvern gems in total just right here off of that 1 monster and 1 mission. All we need to do is just run it that 4 times for the 4 gems, but it's a great way of just having those resources guaranteed whenever you need them. But looking at some other investigations that I've saved, there's some for like Ardian parts that I've saved just because they drop a lot, like guaranteed Jindahad gems. You can do that as well when he shows up. You can save his mission as an investigation. You can do tempered Arkvelds, you can do tempered Raydals, anything like that. Like I have this Rathalos one for a Rathalos ruby saved, more wyvern gem type things. I have an Zoo Woo gem saved, Fulgur Anjanath. There's all sorts of different things. You can save anything and you can save a lot. As you can see, this basically looks like the optional mission tab almost at this point. And I complete these very often. This is basically all I'm doing at endgame are these investigations. So here you can see some amazing ways of getting the loot that you want from these monsters and making sure you always have a ton of them. You can do the exact same thing for decorations. As you can see, there are decorations as rewards from a bunch of these. Now, the ones that I do recommend farming for decorations is essentially just going to be like non-tempered Arkveld. There are some like tempered Apex monsters so you can fight too who will drop some gems and some Ardian parts. Right. But quickly, if I open up my investigations tab again, these normal Arkvelds always seem to have the best decoration rewards for me. Right here, I can get 8 offensive decorations, which is really good. Up here, I can get, what is that? A bunch of armor and more attack gems like 5 and 4 here. even more armor, 6 rare armors there, and then 2 more attacks. So there's just a bunch of really good ones you can do. I've done some of the best ones I've found already. These are great if you're looking for like weakness exploit, flare, burst, any gems like that. I've gotten a bunch of them from there. If we quickly look at my armor, we can see that I do wear a lot of like weakness exploit here. I have one here. Actually, on this new sword and shield set, I'm not wearing that many, but I do have a lot of the decorations. If we take a look over here, how many I've been able to obtain so far. Just for example, like my pierced light bowgun setup. I do have 4 weakness exploits equipped right now. I still have a 5th in here, so this works incredibly well for getting the decorations that you want, and I highly recommend farming this way. Yeah, I just wanted to share a super easy to miss and quick way of making sure you guys get a ton of drops in this game. Really make sure you're saving every single good field operation that you find as an investigation. It's really going to help you out in the long run. Just having those options to get to the rare drops when you need them is so helpful, especially if you guys like to bounce around to different weapons and armors like I do. If you guys are interested in any sort of build for those weapons, I will have them coming out very shortly. I've been playing around with a bunch of different things. Expect the light bowgun and dual blades first. That will be coming up here very shortly. Also, I got a ton of other Monster Hunter stuff planned, so if you guys are interested in that, make sure you are subscribed. If you did find the video helpful, make sure you let me know down in the comments. Leave a like on that. Really does help me out. But anyways, thank you all for watching this far. I really do appreciate it, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.